All right, good morning. So there's about 4 major ways to throw any strike in the art. And one is a witik, and it bounces off. Lobtik pulls through. Redondo goes around. And abanico is a fanning motion, where we expose the joint a little bit, but it's built for speed like that. Witik is what we're going to look at a little bit because it bounces off and it comes back. And there's 3 major classifications of the witik, and one comes from this side, and one comes straight down, and one comes from the backhand side. For some reason, this is called ortobis, and this is called tigbis, and this is just a vertical witik as far as I know. But there's way more to it than that, because you're going to have to throw your strike from wherever you are already. So you want to have as many choices as possible, and that's why we need to practice. So this can obviously meet the force if he's throwing from his backhand side anywhere like this. Or if he's throwing from his forehand side and you're on your backhand side, you're now following the force. So you would be doing something like hunting his hand from the backhand side. So as you sort of visualize what you're targeting, you're going to need to start developing that at little angles, because what you want to do is intercept his hand. Let's say you're hunting his hand, which is an awesome idea. You want to hit that at about 90 degrees to whatever the line is that he's doing. So if you just work your way through all the figure eights and you come down and you do your X, and maybe you do your X a little more flat like that, and maybe the X is totally flat, you will begin to think about what would be the angle at which I would intercept that. And you want to be able to intercept it from the front side, your front side, right here with tigbis, and you want to be able to intercept it from the back side with ortobis. So if I'm doing a flat 8 like this, straight across like this, where would you want to hit this? What would be the most perfect, safest, and best strike for you to do to this motion as I'm hunting you like this? It would be that, wouldn't it? And so then we go to something a little more like this, and I'm pretty vertical with this. I'm cutting my clock from like 1 to 7 like this, 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock, I should say, or the other way, and I'm coming straight up like this. This would be great, or this one would be great. And so you're working your way through these angles. And so keep that in mind as you're doing your basic carenza, to be hunting for angles. And if you can do it just like this, you can do this shot 10,000 times. But you should do this shot, and you should change the angle of that. And just make sure that you're covering, and we could use a clock, and you know, you could say, how's my 9 o'clock? Awesome, okay. How's my 8 o'clock? How's my 8:30? And because these little angles and these little things, they matter. So that's just what I'm looking at today. Thank you.